What's up everyone, just want to do a quick little update about my portfolio. I'm going to do it a little bit more differently from what I do usually because I'm running a little bit late and I don't really have a lot of time for a video today. I've got a lot of things going on at the moment. I'm currently focusing very much on the Dutch audience, so I'm trying to build my Dutch YouTube channel. I'm also trying to create content for the Dutch people out there. So yeah, I'll be focusing a little bit more on that, and that means I'm going to spend a little bit less time on this channel, but I'm still going to be uploading my stock o'clock videos every single trading day, and I'm also going to be uploading 2 videos at least per week, so basically on Monday and on Friday. So let's just jump right into the portfolio. Currently, as we can see, we're sitting on around a little bit more than 6,000 euros in cash. I actually bought a car. I finally bought a car. I right now have a Opel Corsa. Not sure if you know that that car, but yeah, it's a pretty cool car. I might upload a few pictures. I'm going to pick it up tomorrow, and it cost me about 5,000 euros. So I had about like 11,000 in cash, and now it is 5,000 less because of that car. I could of course have sold my stock, sold my crypto, and got myself a nice little Tesla, but yeah, that's not going to happen just yet. Maybe in the future when they release like a 25,000 euro car, then I might jump on that, but for now I'm definitely not going to be spending a lot on cars. Anyways, doesn't really matter to you. You want to see my stonks and my cryptos, so let's do that. Okay, you can see that the current crypto portfolio is worth a little bit more than 64,000 euros. Current amount of stocks a little bit less than 42,000 in stock, so that makes the total net worth, basically without the car, about 120.7 thousand euros, and of course with the car that becomes a little bit more, but yeah, let's just forget about the car for now. So if you put that in a nice little diagram, you can see that currently I have 57% of my net worth in crypto, 37% in stocks, and only 6% in cash. I'm likely going to increase my cash position a little bit more in the next coming weeks and months to get back a little bit to my financial buffer of around 6 months, potentially a little bit less, but I do want to increase my financial buffer a little bit because yeah, for me it's a little bit low, definitely a little bit on the low end. I would like to get this up to at least like 10,000 or so, then I feel a little bit more confident. And to do so, I might sell off a little bit of my crypto portfolio, a little bit of my Bitcoin position potentially, even though I am already below the 1 Bitcoin. But yeah, in the end, I decided that 1 Bitcoin doesn't really matter. I just need to make sure that, well, I feel good about my strategy, and also that I currently, well, basically try to optimize my return on investment. And it doesn't really make sense for me to hold on to my Bitcoin only because it's 1 entire Bitcoin. Anyways, I said I wanted to do this a little bit more quickly, so let's actually try to do that. Here you can see a nice little graph. I just added a few, well, just an hour ago. You can basically see my net worth. Or actually my portfolio, not my net worth. This is the portfolio, so stocks plus crypto for the last couple of months, basically since January. And well, as you can see, it kind of looks like the chart of Bitcoin, to be very honest with you, like the chart of crypto. A massive pump in the first couple of months, then a massive dump in basically in May. And now we are going a little bit more to the upside. Of course, the last 2 months, I believe, was a little bit of, well, basically this month was a little bit of a down month, but yeah, nothing to be worrying about in my opinion. So let's go to the stocks. Let's find out what we want to talk about over here. So I think we want to talk about a little bit well, let's talk a little bit about this. I'm not going to be talking about all my positions. I already did that in a previous video. But yeah, as you can see, not a lot has changed, I believe. I'm not entirely sure if I made any major changes. I took a little bit of profits on my Tesla and my Upwork position, but nothing too big. I'm still currently holding on to my TBGY position. Still no news about the merger, of course. And apart from that, I don't really think I have been changing a lot to my position. So I kind of think that the order of my stocks has been pretty much the same. As you might know, my strategy is to invest in the basically the leaders of certain niches. So TBGY, or hopefully EVBucks, which they are hopefully going to merge with one of the leaders in EV charging, Tesla, leader in EVs, Upwork, one of the leaders in platforms for freelancers, Teladoc, leader in telehealth, eHang, leader in drones, STEM, leader in energy plus AI, Lemonade, leader in digital insurance plus AI, AgEagle, one of the leaders in the drone industry in the United States, ChargePoint, one of the leaders in EV charging. CRISPR Therapeutics, a leader in the CRISPR technology sector. View, leader in smart glass. Workhorse, leader in EVs combined with drones. ALPP, one of the, basically one of the biggest drone companies out there, because they are a holding company and they hold a lot of drones inside their holding company. And they actually, they went up quite a lot on like Friday with like 40%, quite insane. Still no definite news about that. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to see the uplisting to the NASDAQ, but couldn't really find any major news so far. And I believe today it's already crashing a little bit more to the downside. And I got a little bit of VACQ, as you might know, and just a few shares, just like 4 shares, which are all donations from César from my live stream. That is like his favorite stock, VACQ, and he wanted me to buy a little bit of VACQ, so I definitely did that. So that's what my stock portfolio is looking like at this very moment. This is the crypto portfolio. Bitcoin still the largest position, 61%. Ethereum still number 2, 14%. Polkadot in number 3, actually gaining a little bit, I believe, compared to the last couple of months, or at least it has been going up pretty well compared to the lows just a few months ago. I believe this was trading around $10, 10 euros per share. I'm not, or 10 euros per coin. I'm not entirely too sure, but yeah, I'm still very bullish on Polkadot. And I think the next couple of months is going to be very interesting for Polkadot, as they might start with their parachain auctions. Aave still like it, but yeah, a little bit. I suppose DeFi has been going down a little bit with the whole SEC looking at the crypto and definitely at the DeFi space. Chainlink has been just doing its thing, not too many interesting things to be looking at. And I got a little bit of skill left of CryptoBlades, the token CryptoBlades, an NFT game, and a little bit of S-Fund, which is CDeFi. CDeFi Fund is also a platform for basically how do they call it? IDOs, I believe. I'm not even sure what the D stands for, but it doesn't really matter. It's a platform where NFT games can launch their token, basically. So holding a little bit of that, but yeah, as you can see, not too much compared to the other crypto out there. Cool. Let's then check out the return on investment. Before I do so, I want to make a very important note here that I'm actually not sure if these percentages are accurate. I mean, they are accurate if you look at the numbers, basically the starting numbers from the beginning of this year and the numbers as they are right now. So basically this means that I started out the year with 47,000 in stocks, and right now I have 41.7 thousand in stocks, so that means a loss of 12%. And I started this year with like 31,000 in crypto. Right now it's 64.5 thousand, so that's a gain of 108%. But the thing is, I also took a little bit of profits on my stocks, so that means that my positions are a little bit lower, and I'm still not entirely sure how to keep track, or how to keep in mind that I have taken some profits, because this was a little bit higher. This was like 43.7 or 44.7. I'm not entirely too sure how much profit I've been taking, but yeah, that leads to a little bit of a weird picture, and I still need to think about how to incorporate that into my calculation over here. So if you have the solution to that, maybe it's super duper obvious and I'm just not seeing it, but if you have a solution to basically keep track of taking your profits and somehow calculating the correct ROI, then definitely let me know in the comments, because I'm a little bit lost. I suppose I'm a little bit, I'm using my mind for other things at this very moment. Anyways, so basically based on these numbers, then the stocks are down 12% and crypto is up 108%, and the total portfolio is up 35%. Based from January 1st, that was this number over here. This is stocks plus crypto from January 1st, and this is stocks plus crypto at this very moment, or actually as of the, I think the 1st of September. 1st of October, sorry. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Let's actually go to this tab over here. In the month September, I haven't really been working all that much for my Alpha Lingua business. As you might know, I'm still working as a translator, and I'm reviewing translations of basically medical texts from English into Dutch. Haven't really been doing that a lot because mainly I've been on holidays at the end of August and the beginning of September. So yeah, didn't really get any work in those times. And yeah, basically the income for Nesami is still on a very low end, but I'm hopefully going to change that in the next couple of months because I'm focusing more on the Dutch community right now, and I'm trying to sell a pretty good program, in my very honest opinion, to Dutch people. So let's see how that goes in the next couple of months. Personal expenses a little bit on a high end because of holidays, and also because of some other expenses that are well, not necessarily important. And business expenses on the low end, well, fortunately. So as you can see, the loss is pretty neat, pretty big at this very moment, but yeah, it doesn't really matter all that much, I believe. Yeah, I don't really care too much about that. This is just a short term, I think, mainly because I'm just not earning a lot from my Nesami business at this moment. But the times are hopefully changing in the next couple of months, because I'm definitely going to be focusing on the generation of revenue. So let's see how that is going to go. Okay, I think that is everything I want to talk about. So basically, yeah, the entire ROI should be about 35%. Could be even a little bit higher if we take into account the profits I've been taking, but yeah, doesn't really matter. I'll think a little bit more about how I can incorporate that percentage. Okay, so I think that's everything I want to talk about. If you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, or if you have any feedback, definitely let me know in the comments. And if not, then I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.